Yo, how's it going? Man, it's pretty tough day. Pretty tough day. A lot going on. We just made we used the salt in a pound of liver, 2 pounds of beef, a pound of white turkey ground, and a pound of just ground turkey, and then 7 of them little packs of goat cheese, and mixed it all in. So we got this here. This is the, let me get this flipped around. So there it is, that's 5 pounds of the goat cheese goodness. Yes. It is good too. I see how that blends in. That cheese just kind of soaks into the meat, and it's still just slightly warm. But you can make this into little bars, little chunks. I just let it get cold because I don't even mess with it. But you can let it. You can make little bars out of it. You read little bars, and let it get cooled off. I forgot and left it. I made them bars, and I forgot I left it out. And well, I made several sacks, and 2 of them didn't get put up. I found one. It was probably 4 or 5 days later. I found the other one, and I ate it. It was fine. There was no problem. And I guess once you cook this stuff, put it in a Ziploc bag, it ain't got no air to it, so that helps it not go bad. So I don't know. I wouldn't do that on purpose, but that was the situation. I'm so tired. It's 10 o'clock, 5. Well, yeah, it's almost 10 o'clock. I did all night, all day. Did a little recon earlier. And I heard the guys talking about boots and shorts or the Crocs, and I always carry an extra pair of footwear. And then I found the picture where we're out at the water wheel. We built a water wheel a long time ago down on the spot in Oklahoma. I will remain nameless. Anyway, I'm going to use that for this. I'm going to put this on there. And, man, this 75 hard is getting tough. It is tough. I got up at 5 o'clock yesterday morning. Worked around the house. The woman got off work. We hung out and everything. I got in the truck and drove to Mexico. And yeah, dealing with everything today. I did lay down for about an hour. But I was doing my reading. I was reading. I was reading this. Choose Your Enemies Wisely by Patrick Bet-David. We're reading on that. And we'll switch back over to the... I still got a few more points I'm going back through and doing some journaling. So I figured some stuff out. The mechanic here today, he's going to a different company. Tomorrow's his last day. They're going to get me going and get me loaded and everything. So I'll probably get out of here about noon to 2 o'clock, something like that. And then, drive till 2 o'clock in the morning, It's 12 hours to run a shift out. You get 11 hours on the clock driving, but it takes 12 hours to do it because you got to do a 30-minute break and all that stuff. So anyway, we're going to put the Crocs on here. I literally have a go bag, and then like we have creek shoes and whatever shoes are wore out or whatever like that. But you don't want to. You don't want to be walking home in the apocalypse with one pair of shoes. I mean, that's just nobody would do that. Well, I guess plenty of people probably would, but not this guy. Anyway, I'm literally making this video just to document the journey of the day, and I'm freaking tired, and still took the time to cook, still did the 75 hard, and I'm really sticking with it, and I'm tired as fuck, and it feels great, you know, and I almost passed out because my battery died, so I wasn't able to do the thing yesterday, and dude, because I worked all night, it just seemed like one day or whatever, so it feels like I did 4 workouts, and yeah, tomorrow's Friday, so they're going to expect me to start a whole new week when it's supposed to be starting the Sabbath. So, you know, that Bible says the devil seeks to wear us out. Man, after I got 9 more weeks of this, bro. Yeah. And there's a guy, shout out to D Bird. He does 4 o'clock Eastern workouts. And maybe I'll post a link on here. Yeah, D Bird. Yeah, me and Dennis did one of his workouts with the squats and the push-ups. I think it's 500. Cause you do the dip, and then you do the push-ups, and you're raising your knees up, and he counts out 5, and then you pop up. He counts out 5. Talks a little bit. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. It's a very prosperous workout. And you will sweat. And then down here, doing the push-ups earlier, man, it's like 109 degrees outside. And then I was showing Jesse, the mechanic, the guy that's leaving, I was showing him those rubber bands I've been pulling on, man, and I was like, man, it just seemed like something a girl would do or like that, you know. So I got all the bands on there, and I opened that door and everything. I was like, here, pull this, or like that. And he pulled it. He's like, yeah, that's pretty tough. He's like, yeah, you could do some stuff or whatever. I was like, take one more step. He took another step. I was like, try it now. He was like, yeah, you know what I mean? And I grabbed that thing. I'm like, yeah, I'm doing sets of 30 this way, and then 50s like this, and 50 like this, and 50 like that. Then I do the other arm. That's like 3 minutes of my 45-minute workout. So I gotta like do this over and over and over. And when I left one time, I had a big old gallon sack of nuts, and I was like, "Here, man," and I gave him that. He's like, so I told him, I said, I want to miss you. I said, you're the only guy that's ever helped my nut sack. Yeah. He's a pretty good dude. Anyways, say a prayer for Jesse's new job. He's a good guy. And I guess for all kill, I'll go to sleep. I probably ain't gonna get up till they start working on this thing. But yeah, that's that's got the salt, the multi-site. It's got all the stuff in it, and then liver, a pound of organic grass-fed, and another pound that was just grass-fed ground beef, a pound of the white turkey, and a pound of the just turkey, just ground up turkey. Everything lean, and yeah, so that's 5 pounds right there. Cooked, ready to go. Oh, and I put all that goat cheese in there. I think 7 of them little goat cheese. Them things are $4 a piece. So, I mean, that's $70 right there. But I'm telling you right now, that little peach you peach off that much right there. Just that much right there. Eat that right there. Peach that out like that. Cold. They just eat. See how I hold its shape? That's because that cheese. Got another thing. I did a thing of eggs in there. I got garlic cloves, 2 onions, and a whole dozen eggs. That was all I ate today, and then I probably ate a little chunk about like that. And this stuff while I was cooking, that's it. That's all I ate. That algae stuff. That's it. 2 gallons of water. Drink a thing of milk. Yeah, I'm stuffed, man. And it's pretty good. Hey, this is medicine for me. This is medicine. I'm doing this. I'm gonna be tough. And man, there was people in line behind me. They were getting grapes and strawberries and all this kind of stuff like that. And none of it was organic. And I was just like, I was, just kind of side-eyeing what they had going on. I just stood there being polite. I'm tired. I didn't even tell no Jesus jokes. Everybody speaks Spanish down here anyway. And then I was thinking about how much poison was in that food. I was just like, man, this is terrible. And then that was the other thing while I was talking with Jesse. We were like, yeah, I was talking about qualifying for them trucks. I said, well, I just don't have any drivers. He's like, well, they just hired a recruiter. He's like, he's like those OPL trucks. He said, that's just one guy that owns those trucks. He's not a driver here or nothing. He just invested in the trucks. I was like, oh, snap, really? So, apparently, if I use my house for collateral, I can go get them 7 trucks, and these guys will just find drivers for me. If I'm doing it on the tax lease, I ain't got to worry about maintenance. You can get that done at Peterbilt. So, everything's falling in place. Everything's falling in place. And everything's falling to pieces at the same time. Like, what did you do right before the apocalypse? Well, I bought 7 semi-trucks. Put people driving them and operating them, and I can't even talk to them. That's the craziest part. Like, that's the craziest part. Anyways, I'm probably not gonna do it. It's probably I'll have to have it. I'd have to know the drivers. I'd have to at least be able to talk to them. English proficiency, right? Anyways, go get them.